So today's strategy is we're going to be making a model to show addition. So you could think about those place value blocks that you've probably seen your student use as they're modeling different math problems. Today we're going to be drawing those, and we're going to be using that drawing to help show regrouping to solve the problem. The first thing I told students to do is to spread out this problem so that they have a big workspace, is this does take some space. And then I asked them to neatly stack up their hundreds. So for 356, I'm using these rectangles here to show each of the hundreds. And I'm going to do the same thing over here with 382. I'm going to show 3 different rectangles to show those 300s. Next, I'm going to line up my tens. So I'm going to look at the 5 tens from this problem and the 8 tens over here. Having some technical difficulties, as you could see. And finally, I'm going to put my ones. So I have 6 ones here and 2 ones over here. Some students chose to make circles here or small boxes. I'm doing the X's just because it's faster for me, and it really shows the difference between all of the other different place value models that I'm using. Now I'm going to be adding these up. So I'm going to start with my ones, and I'm going to count up the total ones. So I know here that I have 6, 7, and 8. So since I only have 8 ones, I do not need to regroup on this problem. So I'm going to move up, or at this part of the problem, I'm going to move up to my tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to pause and circle these because I've made a 10. And 10 tens I know is going to equal 100. So I'm going to take these 10 tens and move them up here to the hundreds place. I'm only left with 3, so I don't need to make another 10. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't need to regroup. Now I'm going to count these up to help me find the total. So I'm going to start at my hundreds. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hundreds. I'm not going to count these tens that I've circled because I've already included them in my hundreds count when I move them over. But I am going to count these 3 tens that I did not circle and all of the ones. So I have 6, 7, 8 ones. At this point, I've been asking students to check their work by stacking to be sure that their model shows. And I know you've heard me say this on all of the problems that we've been doing so far, to double check to make sure they got the new answer with this, or the correct answer with this new strategy. Now, adding the ones place, 6 and 2 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. 3, 3, and 1 is 7. So these two do check out.